Ladies and gentlemen, we're back in action with another podcast, people. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to My Honest Take. This is the only podcast that matters and the only pod you'll ever need. Appreciate you for allowing me to be a part of your day. This is going to be a little later upload today on Monday, so please bear with me. Just got back in town from Florida. Just had a nice little vacation. Had to just, get away a little bit. But during that time, I had a lot of time to reflect, a lot of times to brainstorm, come with some better ideas, better things for you guys to allow you to listen to the podcast and enjoy each and every single episode of it. So I want to say thank you guys still for rocking with me. Almost at 1,000 total downloads. We're almost in all 50 states now. We're in about 15 countries now. And that's all thanks to you guys. So I do want to say I appreciate you very, very much. Now, we got a jam-packed show for you guys tonight. Today, afternoon, however you want to say it. We got a jam-packed show, man. I got a lot to talk about, and it's about to get interesting. Now, I don't know if I should talk about football first. I like to save the sports for last. We're gonna have to talk about it last still, because I got a lot to say about that. But let's get into the real news. Y'all know what I do. I look it up. I get the script written down, and I give you my honest take on everything that's trending in the world or not trending that you may not have known about. First on the agenda. First on the news. Taylor Swift AI pics have been taking over the internet now. Mainly X, Twitter. It's been just taken over at a rapid rate where you could just go on the site and you just see Taylor Swift ass cheeks all over the picture frame. You know what I'm saying? Where you see, pictures of her holding her breast, or it's getting out of hand. All right, it's getting out of hand. And it became such a problem that Congress is now talking about we should limit AI. If you hear the chair in the background, I still didn't get the WD-40. Forget it. All right, WD-40 expensive for this bitch. But it's got to the point Congress is saying that we should limit AI. We should control it. We need to have some type of moderation on it or monitoring to make sure people don't do what they're doing with AI. Now, as much as they say that, I don't think you can control AI. Let's just keep it real. Let's keep it funky with everybody. AI is a gradual slope that's going to constantly keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger to the point where you're at the top, you're at the peak, you're at the apex. And the only way for you to go down is to go down. There's no gradual decline. It's just a rapid boom. You know what I'm saying? Now, the rapid boom is when the AI takes over. It's going to happen eventually. It's going to take over. But in the meantime, I'm going to enjoy my life until it happens. So people were posting it, retweeting, things like that. But apparently they found a real person who did it. I don't even know his name. I don't know what his alias is. Like, I seen it. I just don't know how to pronounce it. So I'm not even going to butcher it. But pretty sure you could Google it anywhere. Taylor Swift AI pics. Matter of fact, I got y'all now. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm going to give y'all something. Like I said, I've been trying to figure out, better ways to do this podcast for you guys. Give you guys some little live type of feel to it. You know what I'm saying? I just think it's a little bit different, So let's see who's behind the Taylor Swift AI. All right. His name, here we go, ladies and gentlemen, is Ziv Bear. ZV Bear. Okay. What? His name is Marca Zver. Hey, look, man. It's short for Zubair Abdi. Ooh, I think I pronounced that perfectly. Zubair Abdi. He's 27 years old, Somalian citizen living in Ontario, Canada. The fact that they got this man's full name, where he lives at, and everything like that, culture is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. This is this is a part where you got to look at it and really be like, yo, this is out of hand. Because how do y'all find this man's information so fast? But like I tell everybody, everything is public information now. If you post anything on Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, Twitter, your information has now become public to everybody. You know what I'm saying? Everybody now knows who you are, where you live at. It's public access. But the Swifties don't play, apparently. The Swifties don't play. So they weren't playing no games. They found this man quick and got him out of there. So now, of course, he's going to be trying to face some jail time. I'm pretty sure. They didn't say it, but if we just come to the conclusion, I'm pretty sure he's going to have to face some type of jail time or repercussions for this. For AI pics, ladies and gentlemen. He didn't even make the pics. He just told AI to do it. So how you going to arrest him? You know what I'm saying? This is where the slope, this is what I'm talking about. It's like a double-edged sword. Is he in trouble? Sure. Is he not? Sure. You know what I'm saying? What you going to do, arrest AI? We're going to have iRobot all over again. I don't know, man. But the AI pics have been taken over, man. And I ain't gonna lie, I seen them. It is kind of crazy, the type of pics that AI can make. You know what I mean? So now they're trying to crack down on the deep fakes and things like that just because they feel like someone will do something malicious with it. I mean, if you really gonna do something malicious with AI, it would have already been done. You know what I'm saying? So, but that is pretty interesting that we are seeing Taylor Swift AI pics. That was funny. I mean, I blame the NFL, but I digress. I digress. In other news, y'all know I don't like to talk about politics or dive way too deep into it, but we see that there is a conflict going on with Texas trying to start a civil war. And I'm not talking about Captain America, ladies and gentlemen. This is not Marvel. It's a civil war now in the midst of possibly a World War III. We're about to have the first civil world war. That's what this is going to be called. All right. Texas is trying to do a civil world war. We had 25 states, I believe, that signed or co-signed with Texas. I believe it's against the Democratic Party or something like that. Like I said, I don't dive too much into politics. Like I said, I'm neutral with everything. I look at both sides of the story. I don't ever just put myself in line with one allegiance or anything like that. So just to see that this is happening, though, and there's already 25 states on board, is pretty shocking because it goes to show, okay, now what's going to happen next? You know, who's going to make the first move? Who's going to do this? What's going to happen? I don't know. It's all up in the air right now, but it's like we got to play our cards right now. So people who are Democratic, Republican, what's the other ones, the extremists, all that other stuff, you know what I'm saying? Just pay attention now because they're trying to separate you politically now. I've talked about it before when it came to race and all that. These are all titles they're trying to separate. All right. So I don't know what this is going to entail for people, but it's pretty much dealing with the border. Everybody knows that Texas right on the border, Mexico, things like that. So it's dealing with the border, immigrants, things like that. So that's why I said it's going to start separating a lot because people are going to be against it. People are going to be with it. States that, sided with it. You're going to have people leave from the states who don't believe it or, not fall in line with the government there, the governor, things like that. So it's about to be crazy. And like I said, we still got things going on with Russia, Ukraine, China, and all this, North Korea. Everything is out of whack right now. The best thing to do is sit back and enjoy the show. That's it. Stay out the way. You don't need to join in. Just stay out the way. They do the draft, and I broke my ankles. My knees don't work. I'm 74 today. No, sir. I cannot pass that PT exam. No, I cannot. I'm telling you. So we got to deal with all this. I feel like 2024 just started. We're not even out of January yet. I feel like January is the longest month. This is a month inside of a month. How are we still in January? And we got all this bullshit already. Not even February 1st yet, bro. Think about that. This is going to be a long 2024. We're still in January, bro. I don't know, man. I don't know. So, ladies and gentlemen, pay attention to that, man. If you are in Texas, I hope you are safe. I didn't see no riots here or anything like that, so I hope you are safe. But for everywhere else, states that did, you know, take sides with Texas, I hope you're good too. All the states that didn't, I hope you're good as well, because it's gonna get wild. People are gonna be split up. People might be left at the border, not even talking to their family no more. So I know it sounded funny, but I'm dead ass. So y'all pay attention to that. Y'all be careful. Now, besides politics, I should say. Besides politics, there's one thing that everybody does love to hear too. And that's things going on in the entertainment world. And ladies and gentlemen, I wanted to leave them in 2023, but I guess they came back, and they came back with a vengeance. Blueface is back. Chrisean Rock is back. You know when someone's dumb, you point it out like, yo, she's dumb, or he's dumb. They're dumb. I want to make sure I hit all aspects for people. How do you tattoo another man on your skin, first off? Number one, I'm going to say this to everybody who's in relationships, think about getting into a relationship, think about getting a tattoo and doing this. If you're in a relationship or whatever, please do not get a tattoo of your significant other. There's other ways to show how much you love them. Just get their initial. Get their initial. You know what I'm saying? Get a quote that you guys liked. You know what I'm saying? I don't know her favorite color. Just get a necklace. I don't know. You don't need to get a tattoo of the person's face, because now, say y'all end up breaking up. Now you gotta get laser tattoo removal. That's just gonna hurt. Or let's say you keep it. You get another relationship. Now you got people asking, what's this? It's another bitch you got on you. You know what I'm saying? And then you know how you are with your boys. Your boys gonna clown you every time. You know what I'm saying? Oh, what's up, Kyle? Oh, I met Marie. Now you're looking stupid. You know what I'm saying? Now you're looking dumb. But I just feel Chrisean, though, is in a place where CTE has evolved from not just football, but to regular celebrities without doing any typical brain damage. She has CTE from just being herself. Or let me say, matter of fact, no, scratch that. CTE was a injury to the brain, right? You get hit on the football field, baseball bat hits you, or the pitch, get elbowed in basketball, soccer, whatever it is. It's just a brain injury. Most people say Antonio Brown has CTE, right? Okay, cool. CTE has now been discovered as a transferable disease, and Blueface has gave it to Chrisean. That's what I see, because how do you leave him, talk all this shit about him, end up going with Lil Mabu, right? And then let's speed up a couple, now you're with him, and now you got a tattoo of his face on your face. What the fuck's going on here? What is going on here, Chrisean? I'm not understanding the concept behind this, because it makes me wonder why. Why? Hey, I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping though. Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe it's normal for people to do that. Maybe. I will never know. I'll never know, people. But she's got a tattoo of his face. I don't even think they're back together. Apparently they live together. I don't know, man. I don't want to dive into that, because it makes me mad. Because why is she doing this to herself? Blueface is a terrible human being. I mean, let's just be real. I think he gave all the herpes too, apparently. I don't know. But her getting a tattoo of his face is that's a different level of just dumb. That's a different level of dumb. So now we got to deal with them. So now we got a civil world war, and Chrisean and Blueface are back in the picture. I just want a break. I just want a break. Can we just get a break, please, people? Please. Hey, man. It's getting out of hand. And now we got even more entertainment drama. All right. You thought Chrisean was enough. Now we got the dissing. The dissing is here, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm here for it. Let's get negative. This is my favorite part of the segment. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get negative. Ladies and gentlemen, we have Nicki Minaj versus Megan Thee Stallion. All right. I might actually make that a segment for you guys. What y'all think? Let's get negative. We look at the negativity in the world. We make fun of it. We bring my honest take on it. I like it. Let's get negative. Megan Thee Stallion versus Nicki Minaj. They have their dissing going on right now. Apparently, Megan Thee Stallion dropped a diss track called Hiss. I heard mixed reviews. Most people said it was good. Most people said it was average. Most people said it was trash. That's how it is, in my opinion. I feel like diss tracks nowadays, unless you really say that person's name, verbally attack them, I think it's just a song. You know what I'm saying? For example, the latest diss that we had that I actually liked would have to be Pusha and Drake. Pusha T and Drake. That was a good diss. Pusha didn't hide the fact you knew exactly who he was talking to. Drake, you knew exactly who Drake was talking to. You know what I'm saying? Another good one was Drake and Meek Mill. You know exactly who they were talking to. Another good one was Eminem and MGK. You knew exactly who they were talking to. So this one here is like, when you first heard the Hiss one, you could put two and two together, you know, but people are still trying to say, well, maybe it's not against her. Maybe it's not. See, that's what I don't like. If it's a diss, I need to know for sure. Oh, yeah, it's coming towards this person. It's directed for sure, you know. But apparently they're dissing. You know, they've been beefing, though. You know, it's the same thing with Lotto and all them. They've been beefing. And apparently, you know, Nicki took to Twitter, started going ham, cussing Meg out and everything like that. Ends up leaking a little snippet of her song. Talk about some get up on your good foot, you know, Bigfoot type shit. It was hard. It was hard. Because I see what you're going with. I see what you're doing, Nicki. I see what you're coming on with now. All right. You throwing a little bit of, you know what I'm saying? Because she ain't get shot. You know what I'm saying? If she did get shot, Tory ain't shoot her. All right. So she's playing on that. She said she got receipts too. She said she got all that. So that's what I'm waiting for. I want the receipts. I want to see the messages. You know what I mean? Because I'm tired of the stands. That's what I'm tired of. I'm tired of all these stands talking about, you know, I ride for Meg, I ride for Nicki so hard, da da da. But when the proof comes out, that's when all of them gonna shut up. That's what I'm waiting for. That's why I want Nicki to drop the receipts, because these Meg stands are getting out of hand. You know what I'm saying? Meg got shot, Tory did it, da 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 da. So if the receipts come out, you know what I'm saying, she shows the evidence that, yo, Tory ain't never shoot her. Is Tory out of jail? Are the Meg fans gonna, oh shit, maybe, oh damn, like that's the problem with stands. You could give stands all the evidence against their favorite person, they still won't believe it. That's the problem I don't like. That's why I hate. You know what I'm saying? Because, little bro, she don't know you. Madam, he don't know you. He don't know you. All right, relax. All right, you're riding so hard for someone who don't even know you exist. You feel me? Not to be funny, not to be rude, but if you passed away right now, they're still living life. Every day is still another day for them. You know what I'm saying? They don't know you, little bro. They don't know you, little sis. They don't. So that's why I want to see, because she said she got all the info from Kelsey, her friend, from Tory, from the managers, from everybody. So I need to see what she's gonna bust out, because that's how you make a diss track, when you really start hitting. You know what I'm saying? Because people saying, oh, I had never seen Nicki do this fast. That line, Megan Law might have really struck a nerve. Da 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 da. They've been beefing though, yo. The beef been brewing. So she was just waiting for that one point where it's all right. Now I had enough. Now Nicki ends up dropping a song called Bigfoot. I ain't gonna lie, it was ass. I didn't listen. Listen, let me explain. I heard like the first 10, 15 seconds or something. I'm not listening to this shit. I think it was just something to just, you know what I'm saying, put out just to be like, hey, like, what you really trying to do? That's what I'm hoping it is. I think it was just, maybe it was just like a little, you know, I'm playing around with you. You ain't worth my time. Because everybody, Nicki could really rap. Let's be real. Nicki could really, you know what I'm saying, spit that shit. But that one it. That one it. And it's got a lot of negative reviews. But what's funny about it, it boosted up everything because everybody was waiting to hear it. You see what I'm saying? Everybody was waiting to hear it. So it got boosted up heavy. YouTube views probably hit 1 million now already. That shit dropped at 12. That shit probably already almost at 10 million. I don't know. Let's do a live check. Let's do a live check for everybody right now. Let's do a live check, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see. Because I gotta see. No. Oh, wait. Wait a minute. Okay, wait, so maybe that's the right one. Okay, maybe that's the right one. Okay, yeah. It's got 1.5, 15 hours ago. 1.5 million. 15 hours ago, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go hit 10 mil. Let's go hit 10 mil. So, it just goes to show Nicki's got that, though. Nicki's got that type of pull. So, with this whole beefing situation and shit, I don't know what's going to happen. Like someone said on X, bro, if I'm Nicki, I'm paying Tory's bail, get out, and you drop this diss track with me. Or I'm going to send him a little bit of the beat, your turn. You know what I'm saying? I get Party on the track, too, and then I have Kelsey talk in the intro. I really get petty. You got to get petty. If you're going to diss someone, you got to get petty back. You know what I'm saying? You got to get petty. But who am I going for? Truthfully, I think Nicki's going to win if we're talking bar for bar. Bar for bar, Meg's not hanging with Nicki. Let's be real. Let's be real, y'all. Let's not sit here and act like Meg is going to fuck with Nicki bar for bar. No, not going to happen. Now, with me saying that, you know how, like I said, these stands are fucking crazy. All right? If y'all don't hear from me again, that means the stands got me. Because the Nicki stands started pulling up people's addresses. The Meg stands are pulling up people's addresses and beating their ass. This is getting out of hand. They don't know you, little bro. They don't know you, little sis. Chill. Chill. Vandalizing my property because you mad that I talked about your favorite artist. That's the problem. That's the problem, real quick. I got to vent now to my people real quick. That's the problem. Music is so subjective and people are so diehard fans for people they don't know, it gets out of hand. Because why? Why are you doing all this for what? You know what I'm saying? You're doing all this for them to notice you. They're not going to notice you. You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing with like Young Boy, Sexy Red, all these artists that people be like are amazing. They're so good. I don't like them. I'm not hating. I just don't like them. They're not good. But music's subjective. You could think they're amazing. I could think they're trash. Just because I say that, now you gotta hate me? Now you gotta, you know what I'm saying, shame me? It gets out of hand, bro. It gets out of hand. It gets out of hand. Because trust me, it doesn't make sense for someone to bash you just because you don't like a certain artist. But that's what these stands do. They like fucking gnats. They're just annoying. Just annoying. But I'm not going to get too deep into it, man. We'll talk about that a different day. So like I said, I got Nicki running the bar for bar beef. Who I think is more popular than Nicki still. Fans are more diehard Nicki. I mean, Barb's been red forever. The hotties, all right, cool. You know what I'm saying? Cool. But we got to see what happens, man. But this is interesting, just seeing how it's going to boil up. You know what I'm saying? Because now you got to be careful. I almost forgot. Ruby Rose, again, she's in the business. Her close friends got leaked that she was talking about Nicki. So now she got to see who's on her side, who's snitching in her camp. You know what I'm saying? Lotto, what's going to happen with her? Is she going to respond and say something too? Because we know she was in the midst of some beef. Is Cardi going to jump in this bitch too? I feel like it's a ring of them ladies. All right? I'm not going to call them bitches. They are women. All right? It's like a ring of them. It's the Nickis, the Lottos, the Megs, and the Cardis. Them four right there is like, that's like the Mount Rushmore of just drama, instigation. You know what I'm saying? Of problems. Problematic. Who's gonna diss who? Who's gonna diss her? Like all four of them, I feel like I beef with every single one of them. I feel like you put them all in a ring, it's a fatal four-way. There's no teams. It's a fatal four-way. No handicaps or nothing. It's a fatal four-way. You know what I'm saying? It's getting crazy. It's getting crazy. And Ice Spice over here just sitting down, relaxing, talking about, bitch, you think you the shit? You not even a fart? Number one right now? Get the fuck. Hey, man, turn that disrespectful shit off. Turn it off, bro. She had a couple bops, couple hits, but that was the worst one I've ever heard in my life. Think you the shit, bitch. You not even the fault. Get. Hey man, let's go ahead and get to the sports segment, please, because that just pissed me off. Now, ladies and gentlemen, to finish up the podcast, we're gonna go ahead and get right into the sports segment. We have a lot to talk about, but I could condense it so fast, man. Let's start with the NBA, or should we call it a NDA? Not the non-disclosure agreement, but the national, the NNDA, the National No Defense Association. That's what we're gonna call it, because Luka dropped 73 on the Hawks. They showed him no love on the defensive side until the fourth quarter. Started wanting to double team him. Right? No. You let the man walk and jog in for a layup. I don't want to. No. You know what I'm saying? Joel Embiid has 70 on Victor. Victor can't hang with the big boys down there. He could cook the other people. Trust. He 7'7" doing a sham god. That's disgusting. But Embiid, you're not fucking with Embiid. 70 ball on him. Luke has 73. Cat has 62 on a loss. Devin Booker has 62 on a loss. Interesting. Conspiracy? I think not. But we see everybody's dropping these crazy games. Defense is not being played, is what people are saying. I just think it's not even defense isn't being played, because you look at a team like the Clippers, who got PG and Kawhi, right? Zubac down there. You got a defensive team like that. You got the Lakers, Vanderbilt, LeBron, AD, you know what I'm saying, who could play defense. You got the Warriors, who have Draymond, Clay, you know what I'm saying. You got people who could play defense. I just think the league is more catered to offense, and how offense is manipulating the rules to get better looks, better free throw attempts, better shots, and offense is just starting to get better. Because people always want to say back then was a more physical era. Yes, but that's the problem. If you bring that physical era now, not that many people will survive, right? People have to adjust, people have to adapt. But you're going to look at it and you're going to get upset watching, because you're like, yo, these should be fouls. You know what I'm saying? Because the fouls that they did not call back then, you look at that, you're like, nah, okay, come on, y'all, that's a foul. Think about how many times you play street ball, you know what I'm saying? You may get hit in your arm, you're not calling it, right? But you're like, damn, if it was a ref, that's a foul, but I ain't going to call it. So think about now, in the modern NBA, we had those rules back then. Less and less free throw attempts. But more fans will be complaining, yo, why didn't he get that free throw? Why didn't he get that free throw? Yo, he should have had a foul. That's a foul. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it feels like there's an overabundance of fouls. And then if one team gets more fouls than another, the Lord forbid, now everybody think it's rigged. At this point, bro, I don't know what to say. But yes, the offense is getting better. The offensive bag is getting deeper. But there is still defense being played. It's just not as prevalent as the offense. You know what I'm saying? And when you have offensive juggernauts now who can score at will, it's hard to guard them. You know what I'm saying? For example, you give KD the ball, you know what I'm saying, and say, KD, I just want you to score. You could throw anything at him. If he gets 60, what are you going to say? No defense? Nah, KD's going to score. You feel me? You give Kyrie the ball, say Kyrie ISO every play. He can't guard you. The whole team can't guard you. You try to guard him. What's going to happen? There's no defense to be played? Nah, he still got 50. You know what I'm saying? So it's just little things like that, man, where you can't say defense isn't being played. It's just not as prevalent. But yeah, 70 balls, 60 balls will be a drop. Do we feel like someone's going to break 100? Yes, it's going to happen sooner than later in our lifetime, I believe. My candidate to break 100 is gonna be Luka, just because he does shit that's just ridiculous. It's gonna be Luka for me. Booker was a close second, because Booker can score, but he has KD now on his team, Bill on his team, so I don't think he's gonna be doing a lot of scoring. Luka has Kyrie, yeah, but Luka's still the primary ball handler. Embiid, yes, with his free throw attempts. I put emphasis on that because if you don't give him his free throw attempts, a lot of his points are scrapped. That's 70.9. I believe he had 23 attempts free throw wise. He made 21, I believe. So that's 21 points already. Drop that, he's at 50. Feel me? So I think it'll be that. I don't see Giannis doing it. I don't see Curry, Tatum. I really do see Luka and possibly Embiid. Yeah, that's my two candidates. You know, Booker's maybe up there. I don't know, but the league was looking pretty crazy with that. We got the All-Star captains selections coming up. You know what I'm saying? I believe it's gonna be playground rules again. If not, East versus West. If it's East versus West, why I don't know why people keep saying they want that back. The West is gonna kill them. Let's be real. Like everybody keeps saying, I want East versus West, East versus West. West is gonna destroy the East. Are you kidding me? Are we kidding? Are we dead ass? Look at the starters, the all stars, bro. Look at the all stars, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, do I gotta give y'all the live? Hold on, I got y'all right now. I got y'all right now, cause I don't think y'all understand who's there. You know what I'm saying? I don't think y'all understand, but it says they're captains, so I really believe it's gonna be. I believe it's gonna be, you know what I'm saying, the picking again. But the starters on the West, ladies and gentlemen, the starters on the damn West is Luka, KD, LeBron, Shea, and Jokic. Are y'all kidding me? Are you kidding me? On the East is Giannis, Dame, Tatum, Embiid, and I forgot who the other person was. This is bro. It's raps. It's raps. It's raps. If it's East versus West, the West is killing. You still got Curry off the bench. PG probably gonna make Kawhi. Y'all don't want that. Y'all don't want that. And then lastly, you had the Olympics pool where people could go to the Olympics. They pick a pool of players. God damn. Excuse me. They pick from a pool of players. Let's just say USA is gonna win the gold. That's all I'm gonna say. USA won the gold, ladies and gentlemen. That's all I'm gonna say. Go ahead and look up that roster of people they could pick from. We won. Now, in fast news of the NFL, I want to touch on that real quick. I know I got very depressing because I'm sad now. Just think about it. The Lions lost. America lost. That's all I'm gonna say. Lions were up 21-7, and these niggas lost 34-31. Excuse my language. Is it a Dan Campbell fault job? No, it's not. It's not. The reason I say that, yes, Dan Campbell should have kicked the field goals, cool. But they're a team that always went for it. You know what I'm saying? They were aggressive. They're gunners. They're going to go for it. Why change up the style now and play passive? Now, even if they go for those field goals, do people still forget the defense collapsed? It was the defensive fault, not Dan Campbell's. It was the defense's fault. How do y'all let up 34 points? 34 points unanswered, bro. How? I should say 34 because you take away the 7, you know what I'm saying? 28 points unanswered. How the fuck do you do that? How? Am I missing something here? Or 27th, if we would do the math correctly. I just don't understand how y'all do that, Lions. Dan Campbell's still a great coach. Unbelievable. Kyle Shanahan played a great game, culture-wise. Christian McCaffrey put in the work. Brock Purdy is not a system QB. Stop saying that bullshit. Brock Purdy is a great fucking QB. Brandon Ayuk showed up. George Kittle, the rest of the team, Juszczyk, all them niggas pulled out. Debo put CJJ or CGJ on his fucking ass cheeks. Someone go check on him, all that shit he was talking. I wanted the Lions to win, but it's okay. We knew the 49ers were going to get it done. Chiefs ended up beating the Ravens. Ravens, let's blame who we should blame. It was Lamar. Threw into a triple coverage. Oh, there wasn't no pass interference calls. There weren't no calls and shit like that. I don't like that. Yeah, there's going to be some calls missed. But you also have to look at it in the way of likely. Why did you raise your hand and say you were open in triple coverage, brother? Why? Lamar threw it to you. You said you were open. But Lamar didn't have a great game. The Chiefs defense showed up, did what they had to do. So the script is wrapped. Everybody thought it was going to be Ravens and 49ers. No. Really, I thought it was going to be Chiefs and Lions. But, of course, it was going to be 49ers. I'm fine with this Super Bowl, I guess. My Broncos, fuck them. So I'm just going to support the 49ers because I like Christian McCaffrey. So I think that's what I'm going to stand with that. That's where I'm going to stand with that. Next year is not our year, Broncos, so let's just sit down. We're not going to do shit. But besides all that, ladies and gentlemen, get ready for the Super Bowl, man. Playoffs is pretty good. I ain't going to lie. It was a pretty good playoffs this year. I ain't going to lie. It was pretty straight. It's pretty straight. Oh, and lastly, wrestling. My wrestling fans, Royal Rumble. I do dabble in the wrestling. That's why I was in Florida, too. Fam went out to watch that while I just stayed around the Florida place. I didn't hear no crazy big returns. Naomi came back. Jade made her debut. Andrade came back. Cody Rhodes went back to back. Pretty certain he's going to face Roman Reigns for the title. Logan Paul ended up winning. He keeps the United States Championship. Roman Reigns, of course, won against Randy Orton, my guy, which is BS, but hey, it happens. I'm pretty sure WrestleMania Rock's gonna come through. Cody Rhodes is gonna win. We know that script. That script you can read a mile away. That is a scripted thing. I'm sorry, kids, if you're listening. I just hurt your feelings. I mean, the proof is in the pudding. It's still good entertainment, though. I just stopped watching. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes they throw a curveball at you. They throw a curveball at you. But Royal Rumble was for people. What people were saying was boring. But I mean, I haven't seen the full event. From seeing clips and things like that, I'll say it was all right. Probably like a 5 out of 10. It was all right. It's not like no other Royal Rumbles, but that's the point. People go to Royal Rumbles to expect all these crazy returns and to live up to the hype as the other ones. Nah, you got to come in there, blank mindset. I did give you a review. But I had to dabble on that because I will start bringing that in there. So, yeah. But y'all tell me how y'all like the new format with the live lookups, things like that. I want to try to bring this podcast up a little bit more in creativity. You know what I'm saying? I want to really get to a point where it's like, this is really part of your day. You know what I'm saying? You can't miss one of these episodes. That's how I like to do it. So, y'all talk to me, man. As y'all know, in the description of all of my podcasts, I put all the social links and things like that. So, I think that's pretty much it, man. So, yeah. I appreciate you guys. Love you guys. Thank you guys for rocking with me. Almost had 1,000 total downloads, man, for what? The year, I believe. Well, start of the year. We started this podcast back in what? 2023 sometime, I believe. 2022, the end of it. I don't know. But I really started grinding on it heavy now. So now we're really starting to take off. It's because of you guys. So I do appreciate you, truly. It's a blessing to continue to drop these podcasts for you guys, man. It really is. So thank you so much. Please follow me on all social medias. Go tune into my Twitch and YouTube. Miss any VODs that may be posted on YouTube, any live streams on Twitch as well. You're never going to miss any of those, man. So I appreciate each and every one of you. Enjoy the rest of your day or night. And it has been Quincy. Thank you for listening to my honest take.